Hi everybody, welcome to Big OGGIE World. It's Sunday, it's 3:25, and in 5 minutes we're off to go and get a magic bag. I know, a magic bag. We'll show you what happens. Right then, darling, look what I got for you.
Is that a magic bag?
It's a very hot day, I know that. Yes, it is. It's a magic bag. If any of you don't know what a magic bag is, basically there is an app called Good to Go, and we've seen quite a few of these different ones on TikTok and various bits of social media. So I got the app.
Didn't know about it until this morning.
Didn't know about it until this morning, or how to actually do this. No. But basically, you get an app. I'm saying basically a lot, you know. You get the app. It's a location sensitive thing, so it tracks any available Good to Go outlets in the next 30 kilometres, I think it is. Right. Nearest one to us happens to be in our little town square. So Good to Go is basically a way of, again, or basically is a way of saving food waste. Yeah. So they say, and it's a great way to get decent food that's kind of, well, just about to be either going to be thrown out or they're selling it off cheap. So the local place to us today happens to be Warren's. Yep. Warren's, if you know it, happens to be a very well-known large chain of pasty shops.
Pasty, and they do quite a lot of cakes as well.
They do lots of cakes as well. We don't know what we're getting here. This is the whole point of these. You have to go on the app, you have to pay on the app. There's a limited number of bags available. I think I looked today, there was Rose Pasty Shop in Penzance. There was Anne's Pasty Shop in Porthleven, I think. But by the time we got there, they'd have been gone. Sometimes you can get these at Greggs at various parts of the country. Morrison's, I think, are involved. Tesco's are involved. There's quite a few different companies.
You say Toby Carvery were also.
Toby Carvery do one as well, yeah, where you can actually get a meal. And the idea is you just get a very heavily discounted thing, which is probably just going to be thrown out normally.
Okay, so the bag cost us
£4. £4 today. Some of these things I've seen priced at £3 and of 9p or something silly. This one had to be £4. And
allegedly there should be at least £12 worth of product.
Yeah, there normally should be 3 times more the amount. But some places, well, we've seen some on various bits of social media where they're huge, some a bit disappointing. You never know what you're going to get.
And that's part of the fun.
Yeah, it's to make it fun, because when I went and got mine, we were the first in to get ours today. There's a certain time slot where you go and collect. The girls behind us, obviously well known about the app, probably younger and obviously understand these things more than a lot, maybe older people would, to be honest. They were there getting theirs. These bags are already made up. They could have been cakes, they could have been pasties, they could have been rolls, whatever they got on the day. Well, magic bag. So we need to go home and find out what we got. But it will feed a bunch of people for £4. We hope.
Okay, shall I start?
Yeah, let's take a look. So I remember Warren's from before this kind of thing happened. I also remember that Warren's used to, after a certain time, they could stand outside and go, anyone want any half-price stuff?
We have sausage roll.
Sausage roll, good start. So there are various ways of how this is done. Oh, we've got a list, have we?
We have got a list.
Oh, that takes the surprise away. All very well organised.
Okay, but they've also written on the bags, which is really helpful. Okay. So we've got a sausage roll.
Yep.
We have got a steak pasty.
Okay.
Which is really hot.
Like a medium one.
Just been cooked.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to be. They're not certainly no stale food here. This is stuff that's the shop will be closing soon, so they're getting rid of this way.
Yeah, really hot, large cheese and onion.
That's a large cheese and onion, yeah. Okay.
And last of all, a large chicken.
Okay, so we have 4 items in ours this time. This is all savoury. Like I said, it could have been cakes, it could have been rolls, it could have been whatever they had. I know Greggs do one with lots of different things on. This is predominantly a pasty shop, so you've got 3 pasties and a sausage roll. We've got
a large cheese and onion pasty, which is, that's chicken.
Sorry,
cheese and onion, which is priced at £4.90.
Okay.
We have a large chicken pasty, which is charged at $4.95.
Yeah, they're about the same, £5 each. Yeah.
We've got a steak pasty, which is just a medium one, I think.
It's a medium-sized one, yeah.
That's $3.95.
Yeah, so there's what, £14 already.
And the large sausage roll is £2.10, bringing it to a total of £15.90.
Sounds good to me.
They discounted us £11.90 and we paid £4.
And to be honest, that's a bargain. It's a bargain in anyone's money.
Yeah.
You know, even if it had been a couple of naff cakes and stuff you weren't sure about, it's still going to be a bargain. And times are hard right now. Not just for us, but for everybody else.
Well,
if you get an opportunity to do this, that will feed a family of 4.
And this will feed us for our tea.
Well, let's be honest, these are huge for us.
So
that's
it's
fine.
a good mixture because we've got teenagers, and I'm not going to lie, they're fussy.
Yeah.
But we've got one that'll eat a cheese and onion.
Very happily.
We've got one that'll happily eat a sausage roll.
Yep.
The little pasty is more than enough for myself.
And I'm very happy with it.
And you'll be happy with a large steak, chicken.
Thank you, Warren's, and thank you, Good to Go, the Good to Go app.
Absolutely.
Take a look. Like I said, it's a free app. You will be surprised what you find out there. So you have to pay on the app. So I used Apple Pay. I just clicked the button. It said, I think it was 4 available at our place. I got one of them. When they're sold out, it tells you. Also, by now, we'll probably tell you if there's any available tomorrow, which I think that's what's confusing me about the situation.
Yeah.
How do they know what they're going to have to get rid of tomorrow?
Well, that's what I said, because I would have thought personally, having worked in food, basically, the whole thing about managing your department, your shop, your whatever you're doing, is to be able to somewhat guess how much food you need to prepare without having a massive surplus amount of waste. Yeah. So it almost seems like if they're selling 4 of these, they're preparing 4 in advance, because these bags were pre-packed when we got there.
Already. All I did is you go on the app. It tells you. It's told me I had 9 minutes to go and get it.
Right.
When I got it, click the button. It just said it swiped to say collect. I swiped it in the shop, say collect. I showed her the picture. That was it.
Yeah.
Done.
There was a young lad that went into the shop before you, and he was just buying things from the counter.
Yeah.
And I did hear that they were doing buy one get one free on some of the stuff that
because
it's
again,
the end of the day.
It's their own way of doing things. Yeah.
But I do wonder whether part of this app is to help out in these times when things are really difficult, because if you can pay £4 and get something that will feed, well, this will feed us 4
or 3 people easily. Yeah.
If it only fed 2. There's not much nowadays that you can get to feed a couple. Yeah, you
get a savoury and a cake, so you get a pudding. So we've seen a Subway one online, which was massive. And I know some of the Morrison's ones are 30 quid's worth of stuff and things in them.
Well, I think the Morrison's ones are good because they certainly are more family orientated, because there'll be fruit and veg in there. And things on them, we all know that fruit and veg are expensive, but we also know that fruit and veg do, they're time sensitive.
Yeah.
So if they can give it away and people will use it,
and you make use of it, absolutely,
then
it's a great initiative. So we don't quite understand how they work it, but give it a try, because it's just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
It's a bit of fun, but also will feed you, and why not? And if it is going to get rid of some of the surplus food waste out there, all good.
And if you are struggling, fantastic.
Yeah, these are hot right now. They're not being warmed up again. You can cool these down. You can stick them in the fridge for another day.
You could have them tomorrow.
You can have them tomorrow.
And the good thing as well is that they're giving you the ingredients lists.
So you know if you've got a problem with gluten or whatever.
If there's a gluten problem or milk, this one, look, has got milk, soya and wheat gluten in. That's the chicken pasty. Yeah. So, I mean, they couldn't really do much more than they've done.
They've done a fantastic job. I don't know if that happens in all the different ones, but Warren's have done a fine job with their information.
So we're going to try some more.
Oh, different ones. Definitely try some more. As I said, it's a bit strange for us. We live in the far end of nowhere, so the app doesn't really pinpoint that many. I'm sure if you were in the middle of a town or a city, there'd be loads.
Okay.
There were some cafes as well I saw, but they were already gone. There was a cafe in Camborne and a cafe in Red Roof.
You need to look in the morning and then keep an eye on it, really.
But again, if I'm travelling, or we're saying we're going to see your mum and dad and we're in another part of Cornwall, you just put the app on and it says things are available and what time you go and get them. Why not?
So if we're going to try and do some more, let's give it a mark. Let's try and mark it out of 10.
It's hard to mark out of when you've only got seen one.
Yeah, but for value wise,
I can't fault it.
No, I can't either. I would give that. And even for like the variety, because let's face it, we could have had half a dozen sausage rolls.
Could have had half a dozen sausage rolls, yeah.
And you know, that's just the chance you take.
Yeah, I've got to say 9.
I would say 9 too.
Yeah. The only reason I'm not saying a 10 is because poor Georgie, our daughter, wanted a meringue. We didn't get a meringue in it.
But you know,
as a savoury thing, and if you know what you're going to get in Warren's, you know you're going to get pasties and savouries, so it's exactly what we expected. No surprises, except for 2 very big pasties and a decent sized one as well.
Yeah.
Very good.
And a sausage roll.
Yeah. So we're going to go. Guess what we got for tea?
Savours.
Perfect for me. Perfect for you. Perfect for the kids. Bye for now. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Please go and see us on Big OGGIE World and Big OGGIE Golf, and we will try lots of other things very soon. But get the app. Get the app and see what you think. It's a free app.
Yeah.
Look it up and see what happens.
And you might just get yourself a bargain.
Yeah, it'll be a bit of fun. Bye everybody.
Bye.